Alright guys, we have more information for child tax credit, and yes, in this video we're going to talk about why your credit payment wasn't accurate. That's right. People who receive child tax credit supposed to receive accurate payments. If not, it was because of one reason, and we're going to speak at why and why you receiving inaccurate payments. Okay, so please subscribe, hit the like button if you're watching on TikTok, watching a full video on YouTube. Why? Because we have full details. And yes, we're coming back to this article. Why? Because it's a very informative article. I already made a video of why you haven't received the child tax credit payment yet, and details and reasons why. So make sure you watch that video. But in this video, we're going to talk about why your child tax credit payment amount was inaccurate. Okay, now there's a couple of reasons why it could be inaccurate. All right. Now, if there's there was a reason it was inaccurate, you first want to go to the eligibility assistant and for the IRS eligibility assistant to see if you're eligible, and also use CNET's child tax credit calculator at cnet.com, okay, to see how much you're supposed to be receiving in your income and the ages of your dependents, right? Because all that is supposed to be calculated and all that's different, okay? You know, ages of 6 and below supposed to receive the total of $3,600 dollars per child, and ages from 6 to 17 supposed to receive $3,000 total dollars per child. Okay, now one possible reason why your payment is inaccurate is because one of your spouses, guy or mom or dad, changed the address or bank account. Right now, if they and that's supposed to be using the IRS update portal, right? Now, if that happens, that means it's one different than the other. That means one is going to one side and the other one's going to the other side. That means they could probably split the check in half or calculate the differences depending on dependents on the tax forms, depending on anything else that you did before you guys file a joint together, or just addresses that are different and the check actually was mailed at different addresses or deposit at different bank accounts. Okay, that could be a main reason. And this is the case. The spouse could supposed to actually update their bank account, update your addresses so they can receive it. Okay, so again, you have to call them, you have to check again, and you actually get a new check or get a new deposit. Okay, another reason it could be inaccurate because IRS processed your 2020 tax return late, or it wasn't filed until recently. Right? If this is the case again, that means it's not full with all dependents. It didn't process it accurately, and there's an error, and you have to reprocess it again. And you're supposed to receive. You probably missed one check and just receive the other checks, right? So that could be a reason. Other reasons, it could be like there's no other way to IRS could actually tell if your kid is actually under 6 years old or above 6 years old, or maybe even above 17 years old. So if you, depending on the season, depending on the years, your child probably got older. So whatever you write down right there is whatever matters, and you're supposed to receive accurate whatever you put on paper, right? So again, if it was processed afterwards, your kid actually probably turned a year older, and that's why you got less money, or probably had more money if your kid was still younger, right? So that's what happens. That could be a great reason why, and you're supposed to update it. And if you have to update any changes, make sure you go to IRS portal. So you go to irs.gov, you go to IRS portal, you sign in, and you go to manage advanced payments, and then select report life changes. Okay, so when you do that, then you can fix if they're 6 years old, or younger, they're older. But remember, if they're under 6 years old, you receive $300 payments per month, and if they're older, you receive $250 payments per month. Okay, so make sure you fix that in your tax return so you can actually know, and that's how you can fix it. It's inaccurate. Okay, now if you finally didn't get a payment until October, your total advance credit will be divided over 3 months instead of 6 months. Okay, remember that last day to apply for this credit was November 15, right? If you didn't, don't worry, you're going to receive it next year. But if you did it, like say in October or November, then it's going to be split in 3 different payments or 2 different payments. If you did it in November, before November 15, you receive it $1,800 for November and $1,800 for December. If you actually applied on October 15, before October 15, which was original the deadline, you receive payments of $900 for each month. Okay, or actually 3 separate different ones. Okay, so I mean that's pretty much it. That could be a different number. Obviously, that you may receive an overpayment for September, so you might receive less in October or November. So remember, if in total it has to be $3,600 per child if it's less than 6, and $3,000 per child if it's above 6 years old, right? If not, everything's supposed to calculate into that amount. Okay. Again, if not, the checks aren't the same, then it's supposed to calculate to that amount. All right. Now, some parents also see an incorrect or higher payment amount in the update portal due to having a closed or invalid bank account. Okay. So that means you still have money left that is supposed to send to you, and that's because your bank account didn't receive it. Okay. Now, there's an issue for me that actually my account was closed because I didn't update my business accounts, my business documents. And after I did that, they were able to send my money, right? But if yours is the same situation that your business account is actually closed, then that means the bank is going to automatically reject that funds and then send it back to IRS, right? So make sure you fix that. And according to IRS, question G12 on that page, if the agency has to reissue a payment as a paper check, agency has to reissue a paper check after a direct deposit in the 10th, right? So you won't get direct deposit no more. As that was the issue, you get a paper check, okay? So make sure your address is correct so they can send it properly and you can receive your money, right? So pretty much the IRS is trying to fix this current error. And if you like this video, please subscribe, hit the like button, stay tuned to the next video because we're gonna go to the next topic. It says here's how to check your child's ice cream status and more other questions as I mentioned before. Okay, so thanks a lot. Subscribe, hit the like button, and to my next video. Thanks.